Hey, Travis Batterson. Today I'd like to welcome you to my channel, and I'd like you to check out my book on eBay, Bitcoin, The Basic Explanation of Everything. $10. How can you beat that? Basic explanation of everything. So Keynesian, let's jump into it real quick here. Today I want to talk to you about Keynesian, Austrian, and Bitcoin economics. So what is Keynesian economics? It was developed by John Maynard Keynes, and basically it said that the government during times of recession should spend more money to boost the economy, and the government, when rapid growth is occurring, the government should show restraint. So Keynesian economics is a government interventionist theory into economic systems. So it's an attempt to level it out. But however, Austrian economics says that these booms and busts aren't just caused by just random happenstance. It happens because of natural factors in the market. This is what the Austrian school says. So let's take, for example, the Great Recession in 2008. What ended up happening is that the Clinton administration, during the Clinton administration, they did a housing act and they allowed low-income people to get mortgages. So this caused a great boom in the economy because of this government intervention. What happened was people buy merchandise, people buy stoves, people buy fridges, people buy all kinds of things for their houses, so the stores also get more money spent, and it creates a boom. So this government interaction by Clinton, Bill Clinton, caused this Great Recession in 2008, and I want to stress that. So he says everybody can get a house, then it causes this horrible mortgage, and these people who can't pay their bills, who never were qualified enough to stay in the house, they can't pay back their bills in a few years, and all the mortgages happen. And then the banks start trading around these packages of subprime mortgages, and it's just a mess. And you know why? It's because of the government intervention. It's because of Keynesian theory that everybody had a right to a house, even if you couldn't afford it. And what ended up happening? Unintended consequences, which are what often happen with government. And unintended consequences led to the Great Recession, because the boom happened because of the bill that he passed, then the bust, okay? So what Austrian economic school would say, let's look at the boom, let's look at the bust, let's see what the correlation is. So the boom was caused by the bill, the bust was caused by a natural correction in the market. Now, Obama immediately bails out all these banks, and it shows to tell you that he's in the bank's pocket all along. And folks, let me tell you, it was all government intervention that caused this recession and this Great Recession. And you got to remember that when you keep it in mind, because when they went to correct the market, they should have just let that market go down. They should have let those banks fail, okay? The market would have corrected itself. That's what Austrian economics posits. So think about Bitcoin, which I highlight in my book, is Bitcoin does not have a monetary policy, which means you can't use Bitcoin's currency as a government regulation. You can't do it. Impossible. However, when you can just print off fiat currency at will, like the government can do, and just spend as much as you want, get as much debt as possible as they have done, I got to tell you, maybe this currency system will fail, and maybe there's something to this Bitcoin. Maybe it's got a great future, because I remember when I wrote this book, it was only at $20, $30 pop. I would have sold short anyway. But anyways, it went up to 17,000. And if you would have had your Bitcoin then, folks, you would be a rich person, a rich man or woman out there. So check out my book. Check it out on eBay. And I hope you guys have a great day and happy spending, happy investing, and good luck. I hope that we can circumvent the government's power with Bitcoin. So this is a victory, folks. Victory. So thank you very much. Bye-bye.